The Seattle Tattoo Expo is happening this weekend at the Seattle Center, and it features top tattoo artists in live music, food, and even burlesque karaoke.
Oh, that's like two hard things at once. Oh my gosh. Okay, so joining us to chat more about this, we have Chad Hartgrave, a tattoo artist with Hidden Hand Tattoo, and Damon Conklin, the owner of Super Genius Tattoo. Hello to you both.
Hello. Morning.
Oh, okay. Hi. We are so excited to have you. I think we were just like cackling so loud. It was very subdued. It surprised me.
Right.
Yes, that's right. Very bass voice. So this expo has been going on for a long time now. Tell us a little bit about it.
Chad, you want this one?
Yeah, it's open to everybody. There's lots of people just coming to look at art and purchase like some painting prints and look at portfolios of people's tattoos and watch people actually tattooing.
That's very interesting. Okay.
It's very busy. It's a little overwhelming.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot going on. Do you have to already be a tattoo enthusiast? Like personally, I don't have any tattoos yet, but I'm kind of interested.
Blank canvas.
Blank canvas here, baby. Or can you be someone who's maybe thinking about getting a tattoo one day?
I would say all of the above.
Awesome. Okay, so there are just different tattoo awards that are being given as well. Describe to us the different types of awards that are given out at the expo.
Those, like, they follow all the contests that happen, like the best black and gray, best full sleeve, best back piece. There's a bunch of categories that you can see on the website. And so there's awards given to each category, and they happen throughout the entire weekend.
Very cool. And so can people come get tattoos then at the expo as well?
Absolutely.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can find somebody that you like their style, and if they have time, set up an appointment with them, and sometimes it happens right there, and sometimes you have to wait a few hours or the following day. Depends on if you have a weekend pass or not.
Okay, but if you want to do it right then, what do you recommend? Like, make sure it's a small one, or if you're like trying to get a big piece, I feel like that would take a long time. It would be harder to squeeze in.
Yeah, I mean, you can always start like an outline of a large project, and come back to the shop later on and make, follow-up appointments to do something larger. I personally have like a book of designs to choose from, so they're ready to go. If you pick through the book, I do a lot of flowers and stuff like that, so you can find something you like and you just do it right there.
Sometimes people get ongoing pieces from artists and work on them each year as they come to the event.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds
That's
so fun.
cool.
Yeah.
The anticipation would really get me though. Waiting.
That's you got to manage that. That's
You need
tough.
some patience. Okay, so on top of getting tattooed, I hear there's some fun events also going on. What are they?
Well, did we talk about the contest yet?
Yeah.
We talked about the awards. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, what is the karaoke burlesque thing?
Yeah, that does sound fun.
How
That's
does
like
that
having
work?
your own backup dancers. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It seems to me like that's something you should have to pay a lot of money for, to have the full like lounge experience while you're karaokeing.
How does that work exactly? Do anyone who wants to go take the stage, but you also have dancers around?
I believe that you do your thing and they do their thing, and together it makes a big thing,
Just choose a song
And it's awesome.
too, and then they dance to it.
That's pretty cool. Actually,
We're pretty good at karaoke.
I know.
I don't know.
I mean, like, we sound terrible, but the vibe is there,
That's
And it's all about the vibe, because it's a party, right?
So I want to talk about tattoo trends a little bit.
Okay.
What are some of the kind of most popular tattoos y'all are getting asked for and you're seeing this year?
I would say that it varies quite a bit. To me, I mean, I don't know, you could be really specific, like the sacred geometry type designs.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a lot of that.
A lot of that kind of stuff. Even all the way to people blacking out like an entire arm. That's been like an ongoing thing recently. But I think as those popular things happen, it always goes back to the classic themes, which is like Americana, traditional tattooing, like sailor style tattoos.
Yeah, nautical themes, yeah.
And like large, like Japanese style bodysuit tattoos, and like black and gray realism and stuff like that,
Wow.
Well, and I think honestly, like the traditional Americana stuff is making a big revival right now. There's a lot of young artists with fresh ideas that they're infusing into it, and bright color variations, but sticking to the roots of it. And so, I think the TikTok tiny tattoos are kind of getting close to the end of their thing.
really?
So
Is that what you're hoping?
we can only hope. Yeah. Fingers crossed.
I think it's just like it must be very repetitive to do so many of those, right?
Well, I mean, a lot of them are so small that they just don't hold up well over time. And people get them in weird places where they don't always look good over time.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Right.
yeah.
What about finger tattoos? Because I know a lot of celebrities do that. Are you seeing a lot of regular civilians doing the finger tattoos too?
Compared to back in the 90s, it's insane how many people have them.
Yeah.
But that's another one of those things that people learn the attrition lesson on, because it's
is that a rough spot?
Well, yeah, it hurts surprisingly a lot for how small of an area it is. And also, like, the skin there just doesn't heal up the same as it does in other parts of the body.
Okay, so I want to talk to you about this because this was certainly an issue for my little tiny foot tattoo. Okay, I really wanted it, but oh boy, did it hurt. And I know that some people are scared off by the pain level. So what do you tell people who really want this tattoo, but they are nervous about the pain level?
Happy place, happy place, happy place.
So you can't like take anything.
Nah, it's all about breathing and relaxing. And I always tell people, if you want something bad enough, you can get through it.
Yeah.
It's very temporary pain for something you're going to have for your entire life.
Have you ever had anyone ask you to stop, like mid-tattoo?
I mean, we get asked to take breaks
Okay, yeah.
commonly. I think the amount of people who just aren't able to finish are extremely rare.
Yeah.
Really?
Because you're already investing money and getting it on your body, right? So you want to...
Yeah.
Finish it up, do it
Something
good.
about the human spirit. Once you're committed, you finish.
I like
Eventually.
that.
Yeah.
But do talk to us about the need for breaks, because my husband has a half sleeve and it took 3 days. I understand that at some point the skin can't really take any more ink and you have to take a little break and then come back around. Is that right?
That can vary from person to person. You know, there's a whole complex health thing that some people can take more than others. For the most part, most people do large session stuff, maybe every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks or once a month until the project's finished. But in some cases, and certain artists like to work this way where they do several days in a row. And it's recommended, you know, be rested, be fed, you know, don't be over or under caffeinated.
Oh, yeah.
You know, be in your kind of perfect health maintenance area when you get it done, and then rest afterwards, because that's a lot.
Yeah.
Going 3 or 4 days in a row, that's a lot.
And don't be drunk. I've seen tattoo shops that are like, we won't work on drunk people because, you know, like it could mess up, you could bleed too much, you know, you never know.
Could mess up their decision-making ability.
Also that one. That's a big one.
Chad and David, thank you so much for coming in today. It was great chatting with you about
Thank you.
this. Yeah, very interesting. We posted more info on the Tattoo Expo up on our website, fox13seattle.com/Studio 13 Live. Hey, still ahead on Studio 13 Live, Mint Progressive Indian. They're going to be showing us how to elevate our snack dishes with spice.